If you thought My Life with the Walter Boys couldn't get more intense, season 2, especially that ending, proved otherwise. The final episode of the season was filled with drama, heartbreak, and a shocking twist. Well, actually, a few twists that left all of us desperate to know what's gonna happen next. With Netflix, thankfully, officially confirming a third season, there's so much to talk about, from the ending of season 2 to everything we know about the upcoming season, including the cast, plot details, filming updates, and more. So let's dive in. Season 2 ended intensely in terms of both the romance and the family drama. In the love triangle storyline, Jackie and Cole finally confessed their love for each other. I mean, it was a moment many of us were waiting for since the first few episodes of season 1, but I wish it had happened with only the two of them. But they weren't alone. Alex actually overheard the confession, and I felt so bad for him, even though I'm 100% Team Cole. As if that wasn't enough of a major twist, we had another one. Just as Alex and Cole were confessing their love for each other and getting closer, we learned that George, the Walter family's father, suffered a sudden medical emergency, most likely a heart attack, as teased by previous scenes of the season. So obviously we have questions like, is his condition serious? Is he gonna die? Will whatever is happening with George bring the family closer together or tear them apart? The final moments of season 2 showed us that the story wasn't just about romance anymore. It was also about family stability and the uncertainty of the future. It told us that you can confess your love to someone, you can get closer to them, but you don't know what will happen in the next second. As I mentioned before, Netflix renewed My Life with the Walter Boys for a third season on May 14, 2025, months before season 2 actually came out. And since the show was renewed so early and already entered production, fans are expecting it to arrive sometime in 2026. I have a feeling that we will be able to watch it towards the end of 2026 because the show has already started filming, and this was announced by the cast with a sweet video. So what can we expect to see in season 3? For one, George's medical crisis will almost certainly be addressed early on in the season. As we've discussed, the sudden arrival of the ambulance was one of the finale's most shocking moments, and depending on how serious this situation is, it could completely change the family dynamic. If his health declines, the Walter siblings will have to step up in new ways, and the show could take a more emotional, dramatic turn. On the other hand, if he recovers quickly, the event might still act as a wake-up call, forcing the characters to rethink what matters most. Either way, George's condition will have a lasting impact throughout the third season. Then, of course, there's the love triangle, which remains the show's primary storyline. And I think even more than Jackie's confession to Cole, Alex hearing it was more important for the story moving forward, because we will see whether he will try to win Jackie back or he will finally move on, opening the door to a new storyline for him. Will this create a rift between the brothers, and how will Jackie deal with the fallout of choosing Cole? I mean, we have been rooting for their romance for so long now, but it's obvious that the road ahead won't be as easy as we wanted. Of course, a good portion of the third season will focus on the Jackie, Cole, Alex triangle, but the showrunners have confirmed that the wider Walter family and their community will be given more screen time. So we can expect deeper character arcs for the siblings who haven't had as much focus yet. And I think it's a good move to expand the story beyond the main love triangle to make sure that the show stays fresh and layered. We know that the main cast members are all confirmed to return, but there's also a new addition. Chad Rook has been cast in a recurring role, and we know that he will appear in at least 4 episodes. We don't know any details about his character, but it's really intriguing. Could he be a new love interest? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. By the way, since we don't have a source material after season 1, considering the author of the book My Life with the Walter Boys only wrote and published the sequel to the first novel just a few months before season 2 was released, the show actually departed from the books starting with season 2. So it is really difficult to guess what will happen. Will Jackie choose Cole? Will she choose Alex? Or will she choose herself? I personally want her to choose Cole, but do let me know your preference for her as well. Just write down Cole, Alex, or Jackie, and I'll know which team you're on. Once filming is done, I expect a teaser trailer to come out at the beginning of next year, with them teasing that the show will come out in 2026. But since this is a Netflix show, it won't be coming out in just a year. I think we're good for the fall or winter of 2026, at least That's what I'm hoping. So a good trailer should come out during the summer of next year, showing us what happened to George and how this impacted the Walter brothers and Jackie's relationship with them. I can't wait. If you guys are also watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, we recently learned that an official movie is on the way. So if you want to learn more about what can happen after season 3, check out this video.